Hi, welcome to the fourth part of module 3 of our Python course. So here we will be looking into Python's while loop. So Python's while statement is the most general iteration construct in the language. In simple terms, it repeatedly executes a block of normally indented statements as long as a test at the top keeps evaluating to a true value. So, it is called a loop because control keeps looping back to the start of the statement until the test becomes false. When the test becomes false, control passes to the statement that follows the while block and use control plus C to come out of infinite loop. So the below here you can see the basic structure of a while loop is this. So initially the header line comes, that's while and your test expression and then colon. So below which you will have any statement. It may be some other expression or a print expression, a print statement or whatever it may be. So this will become your compound statement, and below which you will have a else statement here, and below which you will have a one more statement. Overall, it consists of a two compound statement. The first header is a loop test, then the next statement is our loop body, and then else is optional else, and finally you will have a statement which run if did not exit loop with break. Okay, and the below is one example we have as a it is a counter. It is a counter which counts number of times the loop has been executed or has been iterated. Okay, so now in addition to that, the following are the simple while or else statements that we have seen so far. In addition to that, we will look into various other keywords or statements that we use along with the while loop. Okay, the now we'll see how break statement can be used along with the while loop. Basically, break statement causes an immediate exit from a loop because the code that follows it in the loop is not executed if the break is reached. You can also sometimes avoid nesting by including a break. You can see the simple structure of incorporation of a break statement within a while loop. Okay, and the next thing in the pipeline is pass statement. So the pass statement is a no operation placeholder that is used when the syntax requires a statement but have nothing to but have nothing useful to say. It is often used to code an empty body for a compound statement. For example, if you want to code an infinite loop that does nothing each time through, do it with a pass. So that's what example we have given here. So then we will look into continue. So here the in continuous statement causes an immediate jump to the top of a loop. It also sometimes lets you avoid statement nesting. The following example here you can see this example uh, can explain better way. And the last one is loop else. Loop else, it's a coding and it's a coding structure that lets us catch the other way out of a loop without setting and checking flags or conditions, and also and also else runs if and only if the loop is exited normally, that is without hitting a brick. So this we will actually look into these examples in Jupyter notebook. Let's jump into that. Just a minute. Yeah. So now we are in this module. Okay. So we'll begin with infinite loop as we know. So while true, print this. Basically, this is infinite loop until unless you give control plus C, it will keep on executing the same one. This print, it will keep on printing the same string again and again and again. So that is what is called infinite loop. Then there are some other examples that I have coded. For example, here, so I have taken a is equals to 1 as a counter and b is equals to 10 as a number of maximum number of iterations that are required. So what I have done, I have used a while loop, a while keyword. In addition to that, a test condition. This is a test condition. So and I wanted to print a gradually increasing uh, asterisk symbols. That's what I wanted. So I have printed that using this, and then I have given a augmented assignment to satisfy the condition, or else it will become a infinite loop. See, let's execute. And or what we'll do is we will change this and make it into dollars, and we'll see how does this look. See how nice it's looking. And we will do it as symbols. And now see, you can make a lot of symbols with this. That is all up to you, but see how well it looks. That's one. Then we have one more example. Again, we use a is equals to 1 to begin your count, and then b equals to 10, the maximum number of iterations that we want. And again, while keyword, a test condition, then print that with a different augmented assignment. So here the increment is by 2, and we used else block. Once this condition becomes false, then we comes out of the loop. Then we come out of the loop and we print the else block. Okay. Then what we have here is another example. So this is also gradually increasing one. It by and large it's the same type. So I will move on to the next example I have written. So again I have taken A0 B10 and then so here see this, it is a one way to code a counter loops. You can see here what I have done here is the print a function has some defaults. So basically and normally it will have by default, okay, sorry, so what I'll do, mm, B and oh, just a minute, where it is, here it is, yeah, okay. Now I'll remove this, I'll put it by default, and let's see what will happen. See, because by default the end is equals to this, end is by default we will have that backslash and then n, this escape sequence. Because of those escape sequences we'll get a line by line. For each iteration it will enter into a new line. So here, in spite of using that default, we are defining our own using we are giving just one backspace. That's the reason we got everything in a single line. Okay, so then we'll discuss about a break. So I have already told you break statement causes an immediate exit, basically an immediate exit from a loop, because the code that follows it in the loop is not executed if the break is reached. You can also sometimes avoid nesting by including a break. So here I have taken infinite loop, and what I want is names. Enter the name. If somebody enters the name as stop, then just break it. Once you break it, you just left it there, and then you will enter, you will go to the next statement directly. You will come out of the loop and you go to the next statement. Let's try it out. Okay, I will say Madhava, age, hello Madhava, and your age is this. So now Kiran, 23. So age. So okay, now if I give stop, the loop has broken. So it is not executing any other statement within any other statement in that loop or any other block. So it is directly coming out of that loop. So that's how break works. Okay, then we have pass. So pass is a no operator placeholder that is used when the syntax requires a statement but have nothing useful to say. So here example, we can't leave the body empty without getting a syntax error. So we say pass instead. That's what, if you say function and if you don't include anything here as a like a compound statement, then obviously we get an error. So in spite of that, you just pass it. Same here, you just give a pass. So of course it's infinite loop. So I'll just restart my kernel. Okay, now it is done. Then I will move on to the continue. So continue, uh, the continue statement again The continuous statement causes an immediate jump to the top of a loop. So it also sometimes lets you avoid statement nestings. The following example uses continue to skip odd numbers example. You see here, skip the odd number. That's our motto. So x is equals to 10, the number of uh, x is equals to 10, the variable I have taken, and then while x, then the next thing we have done is and it like condition we have given. Then if this you continue, or else if x modulo 2 is not equal to 0, then continue. That means skip printing odd. That's it. So then x, because continue jumps to the top of the loop, you don't need to nest the print statements inside the if. So directly, as it is not, and it won't print. See, now I'll increase to 20 and we'll see what's going to happen. See, it will never print even if it is 56. Still you will get only even numbers. Skip the odd numbers without continue statement. This is another way. Okay, then we will talk about loop else. So here uh, loop else, actually this example determine whether a positive integer y is prime by searching for factors greater than this. So here till that we have while, and then after that we have else. Once this statement is being proved false, then automatically else is getting printed. So else 67 75 has factor 25, and then 34 47. Now these are some more examples I have made. So this is to make gradually increasing triangle, increasing shape of alphabets. And this is another examples to print all the numbers divisible by 3 in between a range of 40 to 400. And here we have generate all even numbers between 1 to 1000, so etc. There are plenty of examples. So I'll just request you to work on more examples and do hands-on on this topic while loop, because this will be very much useful, because I have been working on plenty of projects. So each project require a lot of logics. So in this logics you will end up either see most frequently used objects or statements in my projects is if statements and are loops. Okay, if conditionals, the conditionals and then loops, these are the most frequently used in projects. So that's why I'm telling you to do more, like how much practice is possible, you do more, you practice a lot these while loops and for loops, and then if conditionals. Okay, and then with this uh, I'll thank you, and then I'll see you in next video.